Keith, I gotta get your reaction, baby. What you think of the fight?
Hey man, you know, amazing speed on Mayweather's behalf. I'd be extremely shocked if he actually announces retirement after such a performance. You know, I mean, the whole world knows he did pick Berto, you know, for this fight. You know, I think he wanted to be able to do what he did today, showcase his skills and talents in the way that he did. But you know, his feint hook, his pop shots, his movement, it's just beautiful, man. It's world class, what everybody expects, man. I mean, for him, Mr. TBE, I mean, he showed tremendous skills and talent today.
The way he reacted, the way he told his father going in the 12th round, the way he kneeled at the end of the fight, Keith, does it look to you like it's real, might be over, or do you still feel that he might change his mind and go for the 50-0?
I don't know. I'm not them. I'm not in their camp. I don't know anything, but I'm saying that his speed, you know, if they keep doing what Floyd's been doing, which is picking the right fights, doing what they want to do, you know, I believe he can easily get the 50-0. It's that simple.
Did you picture yourself in there, what you can do with him, Keith? I know you always studied the game, and you always studied him tonight.
Yeah, you know, definitely, man. You know, obviously, I would do my best to not be straight up, to simply just get hit. You know, when you're right up and you keep being just right here. You know, Berto would have his hands up, but then he had his hands down and he up. And then some fighters get in a rhythm where they walk, and as they walk, they like turn and do this. And then Floyd sees that, so then he gets you. And then the second you're here, he's popping you here. If you block here, but you don't move your head, that's why Floyd was throwing the hook and then the jab. Because he could always go back to the jab because Berto was always in the line of fire. You know, so I wouldn't be in the line of fire. I'd use my youth. In training camp, I'd do more plyometrics than normal, more squats than normal, just so that I could get down and do the same thing that he does and not let him get the different angles and not let him just, you know, jab here, hook here, jab here, hook here, right hand here. Because, you know, that's what he does. It's called being in the box. And then look, what did he pull out today too? He pulled out that into that, you know, into that. And you know, when I see punches like that, I just think of angles. You know, Floyd really doesn't. He threw some combinations, but he's not too much of a combination as he is a pop shotter from different angles. Pop from the front, pop from the front, pop move, right, and then feint the pop. Come around, snap. You know what I'm saying? Hot snap. You know, snap here, snap there, snap hat, snap here. See what I'm saying? It's pop, pop, pop. One at a time. You know, he had good body work today. Hey man, the man looked good. He's a beautiful boxer. He always has been, and he always will be.
I know you told me you can't
take away skills and talent, especially when they were worked. You know, day in, day out, you know, there was effort put into creating that skill. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that away.
How proud are you of Andre Berto?
Center of the ring from the jump. Right, he just took
the only time I was surprised he took the center ring from the jump is when he did it to Canelo. That was the most impressive thing we've all seen in a long time. When he did it to a bigger guy, that was highly impressive.
What do you think about Berto tonight? Proud of him about it, non-stop from the first second to the last second.
You know, I'm glad he gave his heart. I'm glad he put it out there. You know, he didn't back down. He didn't let the counters discourage him and things like that. You know, honestly, to be real. You know, I heard some people talk about how it was boring and stuff, but the same person who said boring, I said, bro, you say it was real boring? He said it was real boring. I said, as boring as Pacquiao? He said, it wasn't as boring as Pacquiao. So, you know, I'm just happy that he was able to put on a decent fight, man. I believe there was more entertainment. I felt like the crowd, just listening to the crowd, it felt better than the Pacquiao night, you know. And for the most part, man, the arena was still packed, man. It was a good night, great night.
You always break down the Mayweather style, what he does, analyzing the best. Do you think you're ever going to get that shot to actually try to apply what you know and what you believe you know in the ring against him?
I don't think I'm going to get a shot to apply it, man. But, you know, there's a lot of things that he does. Someone was like, how do you stop him from doing that? I said, you don't stop him from doing that. You capitalize on what he does. You know what I'm saying? And that's all there is. Another thing is most people don't throw with Floyd because they don't know when Floyd's throwing. And, you know, my trainer said, look, man, sometimes you just have to anticipate. You have to guess. You have to be willing to guess, you know. But, you know, he does that quick muscle twitch, and then here comes the left hook. You know what I'm saying?